what's up? SportsCenter on point. Stuart Scott alongside Fred Hickman.
Yeah, we want all the baseball fans to stay right here. Just how consistent is New York's Mr. November? How about the best ever?
What? Yo, and if you think Roger Clemens can pitch, wait till you see him take batting practice, man. Rocket got guns.
And we're taking aim at a career comeback for you. Find out the surprising promise Ricky Williams has made to the NFL.
Plus, a NASCAR record for yellow flags. Sunday's Coca-Cola 600 all shook up, including a crazy ending. SportsCenter right about now.
Start your engines.
This is SportsCenter.
All eyes on the greatest spectacle in sports, putting metal to the pedal. Racing history made at the Indy 500. And the Red Sox back at it in the boogie down. Yankees trying to shake a record-setting defeat. Home runs haunting both teams. And Game 3 at the Palace. Heat and Pistons playing for the series edge. Is an upset on tap at Auburn Hills. The dealie goes down now.
Great American tradition, the 89th Indy 500, a beautiful day at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The troops are out. Danica Patrick running, and Mary Holman George. Let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
And the honorary starter is Reggie Miller, just retired from the Pacers, and they're off. The Indy 500 underway. Now, on lap 56, history is made as Danica Patrick becomes the first woman ever to lead the race. But there's trouble on lap 77. Watch 36, Bruno Junqueira, and the number 14 car, A.J. Foyt IV. Junqueira crashing into the wall and going in hard. Hospitalized in fair condition with a concussion and 2 fractured vertebrae. Surgery will take place Monday. Lap 79, Danica Patrick's car stalls. She falls to 16th.
That's all right, guys. We'll recover from that. You got a fast car. We're picking around these back markers. Let's reset the fuel.
Lap 131, more trouble for Patrick. Bumps tires with Koski Matsuura, but Patrick would escape unharmed. 45 laps to go. Bigger problems for number 16 as Patrick swerves into number 2, Thomas Eng, and number 4, Thomas Schechter. Schechter goes into the wall, and another look on board with Danica. Spins out, causing a huge collision. In fact, Patrick would have to have her nose cone replaced on the car. She admitted to making some rookie mistakes out on the track, of course, but boy, she ran a really good race out of the 4th spot. 2 laps later, she pits again, gets fuel and new tires, and then on lap 172, while the leaders have to pit, Danica doesn't have to. So Patrick takes the lead with 28 laps remaining. Her mother's all fired up about it. Lap 186, Dan Weldon takes the lead from Patrick as an accident occurs behind the two. How close was it? Look at this. Weldon passing number 16, Patrick by a nose. But Weldon's team owner Michael Andretti had this to say going to the restart in first place.
Well, you're sitting duck on the restart, so because of the draft. So I wish we would be second, but unfortunately we're first right now.
Well, on the restart, you can see what he was talking about as Patrick passes Weldon to take the lead with a scant 10 laps to run. The crowd absolutely loves it. They were jumping up and down to the stands at the Speedway. Now 7 laps to go. Patrick is now low on fuel, so Weldon has a pretty easy time passing it. Takes the lead, and he would hold it to the checkered flag. So Michael Andretti never won an Indy 500 as a driver, but he gets one as an owner. Weldon celebrating with donuts. Patrick celebrating, finished 4th, best ever by a woman. But of course, she does not get to sip the moo juice. The milk goes to Weldon. Dan Weldon, the first Brit to win Indy since 1966. And Danica Patrick with an outstanding rookie run, best finish ever among the 4 women to have driven the race. Jerry Punch was there.
26-year-old Englishman Dan Weldon kissing the yard of bricks. He is the winner of the 89th running of the Indianapolis 500. We welcome you to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway along with Scott Goodyear. I'm Jerry Punch. Glad to have you with us. Now, this year's Indy 500 will go down as one of the most exciting races in recent memory. And Scott, your thoughts on what we saw here today?
Well, right now, Doc, it's all about the super teams. We saw those guys bring out all their big guns today, and the speeds, 226 miles an hour routinely were run by everybody, and including Danica Patrick. When you think about it, fast speeds here at Indianapolis, power plants were all pretty even. We even saw Chevy in the top 5. What a great day for motor racing overall.
Indeed it was, and while Dan Wheldon continued his amazing season sipping milk for the first time in his IndyCar career, 23-year-old rookie sensation Danica Patrick made history by becoming the very first woman to ever lead a lap in the Indy 500. Our Marlo Klain spoke to Danica on her historic day.
Danica Patrick ended up finishing 4th, but Danica, with all the trouble today, do you feel like this is a moral victory?
I do. I feel like it's a victory for the team and how smart they had to be with the fuel strategy, because we didn't pit within the last like 40-some laps, 45 laps. So we had to really make fuel mileage, and thank God for the yellows, because I would have had to pit otherwise. So I'm just proud of them. They're so smart. They're so smart. All I do is drive the car.
Danica, you stalled on a pit stop. You also touched with Koski Matsura at one point. They had to change out your front wing. Are you even amazed that you guys came out of this and had even a shot to win in the end?
Yeah, actually I am. If somebody would have told me that was going to happen, I'd have said, no way I'm going to be leading this thing with 5 to go. No way. But it just shows how good this team is.
Was it just fuel mileage at the end?
Absolutely, yes. It was all that I could do to save it.
As far as all the critics who said, you know what, she really needs to prove something. She needs to accomplish something before she gets this attention. Do you feel like you proved them wrong today?
I think that any rookie that can lead a race, go for poles, overtake, they belong there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, she had the best starting spot ever by a woman in the Indy 500, and now she has the best finishing position, 4th by a woman in the history of Indy. Janet Guthrie finished 9th back in 1978. And Scott, she had to overcome a trio of troubles to be able to finish 4th. Let's break those down today.
You know, as a rookie, Doc, there's a lot of pressure here, but let's look at the pit stop first off. You know, when she came in for a routine tire change and fuel, she went to leave the pits. The car only moved forward quite a few feet, and then it stalled. They had to roll the car back, plug the starter in the back. They had to switch the ignition off, recycle the ignition, and get her going again. But she actually recovered from that and didn't do anything really too crazy on the racetrack, and that just shows a lot of testament to her. This situation here, Koski Matsura is off the pace. Should have given her some room, and she just drove that car hard into the turn, went through turn 4, came back out in the front stretch, and she was on her way. Here's the restart here, just a little anxious for her. Car spins around. She ends up taking a few people with her. On that whole situation, though, she learned a lot. She came back there again, and she recovered. But you know something, Doc? The key thing for her today is that she was a contender all day long, and you don't mind going and doing those sort of things if you're contending to lead this race.
But the day belonged to Andretti Green Racing and the battling Brit Dan Wheldon. What a day he had, winning his very first Indy 500. Let's hear from the winning driver and car owner.
The one that I wanted the most was the Indianapolis 500, and to be able to do that and you know, have your name and face on that Borg Warner trophy is unbelievably special to me. I love this event, and I've harped on about it ever since I got here, and I always do throughout the season, and it just means a ton to me, and I'm certainly very, very proud to have done it.
It's got to be one of the best moments of my life. You know, it's been a long time when to get in victory lane, and Dan did it for us. He drove a hell of a race, and the whole Jim Beam Klein Tool team did a great job, and Honda Power. I mean, it was just an unbelievable day.
Well, Dan Wheldon will represent this race so very well as an Indy 500 champion, but Michael Andretti, 14 times he came here as a driver, never won the race, led 400-some laps, 42 open-wheel victories, none of them came here. What does this day mean for him?
Never winning at this track, I know his pain, but you know something? You can see the satisfaction on his face, and during the broadcast, I was actually looking out our booth because the Wheldon pit was right below us, and Michael started to pace back and forth, and the question to him about lap 180, can you think about winning this event right now? And he said, not until after the last pit stop, because he knows if you lead this event close to the end, there's many times you don't win it, but great satisfaction for him to now be finally in winner's circle.
Well, they're celebrating in the United Kingdom tonight because one of their own has just won the greatest spectacle in racing. Dan Wheldon, the winner of the 89th running of the Indianapolis 500.
Inside SportsCenter, Heat and Pistons at the Palace. Game 3 shows us some things from both teams as the tide now turned in the series. And after 17 runs on Saturday, Red Sox picking up right where they left off, man. Yankees need somebody to stop the bleeding in the Bronx. Plus, NASCAR's Coca-Cola 600 looking more like a crash-up derby on the way. Who found a way to steer clear of the caution flag? Heat Pistons Game 3. Yanks get socked again. Plus, NASCAR getting a little nasty. It's all ahead on SportsCenter back in 60.
Finally, an SUV that refuses to blend in. The all-new all-wheel drive Saab 97X. Distinctively designed, independently inspired.
Soccer goalposts, $96. Supersonic jet, $20. Fire truck, $32. Watching the imaginations grow, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard, accepted at your favorite home and garden store.
Looking for a hotel that the kids will enjoy too? Send in the experts. When you use Hotels.com, it's like sending in a team of experts to check out everything you need to know about hotels. So log on or call our certified hotel agents 24/7 to help you find the perfect hotel at the perfect price. Like Orlando from just $45.95. Hotels.com. Best prices, best places, guaranteed.
SportsCenter, brought to you by Subaru, a world leader in all-wheel drive technology. Think, feel, drive Subaru. And Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you?
Cleared for takeoff. There you go. Alley-oop for Wade. Finally open. Wade off the alley-oop.
That's the way it should be. He should put a wrap on it. 40 points for Dwayne Wade.
Second year in the league, Dwayne Wade doing work, but his Heat facing the Pistons in Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals in Detroit. Early first, Damon Jones. Are you kidding me? Beyond half-court alley-oop to Dwayne Wade, who rocks the crib. Dwayne 9 of 14 in the first half. Final seconds of the first quarter. Tayshaun Prince buzzer beater. Pistons up 2 at the end of 1. Prince at 18. Second quarter, Shaq bumping Rasheed Wallace. Come on, Shaq weigh like 330. She's like, I can't do nothing with big fella. Heat shot 53%. They're up 5. Later second, Fred, Dwayne Wade is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
It's the Flash.
He is Flash. At the break, Shaq and Dwayne Wade combined for 35 points, combined shooting 16 of 22. But here's the big but. Heat only led by 2 at recess. All that work and tight game, third quarter. Shaq and Wade still doing work. Big fella, no. Wade, holla at a player when you see him in the street. He had 36 points in the night. Third quarter, half some. Rip Hamilton, pull-up jumper, old school three-point play. Rip had 11 points in the third quarter alone. Pistons down 3. Fourth quarter, Pistons up 2. Rasheed Wallace banks the fade, gets the foul. He had 13. Pistons up 4. Later 4. Heat down 4. Rasul Butler, oh my, from the wing and the foul. Chance for a 4-point play, but he would miss the free throw. Still, Heat went to the line 54 times. Eddie Jones, y'all got to give me that. Eddie had 6 points in Game 2. In Game 3, came back with 18. Moments later, the league leader in technical fouls got another one. Rasheed Wallace teed up by Danny Crawford. Dwayne Wade, though, working the cross. Stop it. Just stop it. Are you kidding me? Heat win the game 113-104. They lead the series 2-1. I told you about Miami, 54 trips to the free throw line. The teams combined to go to the free throw line 97 times. Along with his 36, D-Wade had 7 boards and 5 dimes after the game. Both coaches talking about the flavor.
I thought our guys showed great composure and toughness and finished out the game extremely well. Very, very difficult game, but finished it well.
They just made plays at the end, and we kind of lost our poise a little bit. I thought about 5 minutes to go in the game, we just let things, get in the way of playing basketball.
The Miami Heat are now only the 6th team in NBA playoff history to win the first 5 road playoff games. That's right, Spectra Vision, room service is doing them good. The last team to do it, the 2002 Kings, Shaq's 2001 Lakers, won their first 8 road playoff games. Mark Jackson, how did Miami do it with some of the other fellas?
Thanks, Stu. The big story tonight, the Miami Heat's role players, the guys other than Shaquille O'Neal and Dwayne Wade. Those were the guys that stepped up and was able to make plays down the stretch. Here you see Dwayne Wade finding Shaq on the block, unselfishly. Udonis Haslem, wide open foul line jump shot, breaking down the Detroit Pistons defense. Once again, Damon Jones finding Eddie Jones. Alonzo Mourning, great opening, giving him enough time to bury the wide open shot. The little things by the Miami Heat offense executing. Damon Jones getting into the seams. Alonzo Mourning, nice jump shot. No, I'm not going to settle. Let me find Rasheed Butler on the perimeter, knocking down the shots. And Dwayne Wade, how many young guys get excited when they're on the bench? Eddie Jones, I'm hot. No, sell the shot, pump fake. Udonis Haslem, simple basketball, and that was the difference with the Miami Heat tonight, able to pull through a big-time victory. It will be interesting from this point on, but a quality win for the Miami Heat and their role players. Back to you, Stu.
Thanks, Mark. A little bit later in SportsCenter, Mike Tirico will join us from Motown with more reaction and analysis on how the Heat took a 2-1 series lead. You will not want to miss Mr. Tirico.
Now baseball and baseball's version of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Happened Sunday as the Rangers took on the Chicago White Sox in Arlington. Now the Rangers have pretty much forgotten how to lose lately. In fact, their last loss was May 18th to none other than the White Sox. And pitching for the Sox Sunday was John Garland, who also has forgotten how to lose lately. Looked to become the season's first 9-game winner, in fact. So which would get it done? Push or shove? One way to find out, we'll take you down to Arlington. John Garland, there he is getting ready, and we'll pick it up in the 6th inning and see. Here's what hustle will do for you. It'll win you ball games. Texas down 3-1, 2 on for Mark Teixeira. Teixeira grounds to short, but hustling, he beats it out to avoid the double play as DeLucci scores. Next batter, Hank Blaylock. Lines one into right. Jermaine Dye makes a great leaping catch to rob Blaylock of the hit that would have ended the inning had Teixeira not hustled. But the inning continues. 2 batters later, 2 on for Kevin Mensch, and Mensch munched it deep to left. Wrapped it around the foul pole, his 8th of the year, and Texas takes a 5-3 lead. Look at the body English here, Stu. Fair. Stay fair. Yeah. Bottom of the 8th. 8-4, 2 on for Teixeira, who takes Shingo Takatsu deep to right. That's his 13th. The Rangers up big. Next batter, Hank Blaylock. You guessed it. Deep to right, gone, his 9th. Dye ain't robbing him this time. Rangers up 12-4, and that's how it finishes. So the Rangers get the job done big time. Rangers beating up on the Chicago White Sox. They have now won 8 straight, and that is the longest undefeated homestand in team history. How'd they do it? Well, they crushed the baseball. That's how they did it. Over the 8 games, they hit .322, averaged 8 runs a night, and slugged 24 big flies. And those of you who think that the Rangers can't pitch, consider this. During the streak, the Rangers starters were 8-0 with a 2.42 earning.
The Red Sox battered the Yankees with 27 hits. The 2 rivals close out the series in the boogie down. Mike Mussina hasn't lost in May in 2 years. Top one, though, David Ortiz straight beat him down. Ortiz is 11th homer of the year, 2-zip Red Sox. Bottom one, Derek Jeter, exactly 10 years since his Major League debut to the day. Booyah! 5th home run of the year takes his former teammate David Wells out. Jeter, only 4 guys in the last 50 years have had more hits their first 10 years than Jeter. Bottom 3, Edgar Renteria, wearing number 3, getting the number back from Wells. Peace. 4th homer this year. Last Sunday, Edgar was hitting .239. Man's been crazy. Right now, he's hitting .295. Next batter, David Ortiz, and I ain't gonna say nothing, but this ain't right.
Oh, man.
That's like Reggie Jackson, black seats back. 2nd homer of the game, 13th career multi-homer game for Ortiz. 3 of them have come at Yankee Stadium. David Wells, after a shaky start, gets A-Rod to pop out in the fourth. A-Rod retired for the first time in the series. Wells went 8 1/3. Top 9. The Sox are up 7-2. Tanyan Sturt's on the mound. And he drills Trot Nixon wicked hard in the ribs. Both benches won. Somebody says something about somebody's mama. No players left the dugout. Red Sox win at 7-2. They win 2 out of 3 to take this series. Red Sox, are you kidding me? They hit 52 base knocks in this series. 41 hits the final 2 games. The 52 hits the most by any team at Yankee Stadium in a 3-game series in the expansion era.
Just can't play the mama card. You can't do it. AL East leading Orioles threatened by a broom-wielding Tigers club. Top of the 4th scoreless. 2 outs, 1 on. Craig Monroe to right center off Jeff Fiorentino. Sammy Sosa, look out. They swapped paint. Dimitri Young scores. 1-0 Orioles. You can see here Sosa clearly calling Fiorentino off, but he didn't get the message. Kaboom. It's going to leave a mark. Top of the 7th, 6-4 O's, 2 on. Monroe at bat. Smashes the Steve Reed pitch for the 3-run homer. Monroe's 7th home run of the season. Homered in each game of the series as the Tigers win it 8-6, and the Orioles are swept, losing 3 straight for the first time this season.
Still up, the grand civility of Roland Garros Sunday, the French kissing decorum goodbye, coming up the play and non-call that had tennis fans booing their brains out. And pitching their arms out, 4 top guns in the NL East take aim at each other. Well, not exactly each other. Mets, Marlins, Phillies, Braves, sweeps on taps in both games. Plus,
Having a beer with friends is an American tradition, a reward enjoyed by generations of Americans. But today, Anheuser-Busch is the only major U.S. brewer still American-owned. Our dollars stay here, help our economy, and ensure that an ice-cold Budweiser will be the perfect reward for generations to come. At Budweiser, we take pride in our products and our country. This is Budweiser. This is